Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Nice Guy, and today I'm going to be bringing you another classic commentary. And with E3 right around the corner, I thought it would be a good idea to do what a lot of other YouTubers have done and make an E3 predictions video. This isn't going to be a video predicting everything about the E3. Instead, because my channel is mostly Nintendo focused and I am a big Nintendo fan myself, this is only going to be a Nintendo E3 prediction video. So I'm just going to be trying to predict what Nintendo might be showing off at this year's E3. It's not a video where I'm guessing what I hope, what I want to see at E3. It's what I think will be shown at E3 for real. So let's get right into this. Starting off, we're going to be talking about the things that I think are almost 100% certain that will be shown off at E3 this year. And the first game is Mario Odyssey. We don't have too much information about this game. It's been quite a while since Nintendo has even talked about this game or shown any gameplay of this game off. So I'm fairly certain this game will be shown off at E3 this year. Another game just like Mario Odyssey that we haven't seen much of is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Again, it was shown off around the same time as Mario Odyssey was, so I'm almost 100% certain. Plus, both of these games are scheduled to release this year, so I'm pretty sure both those games will be shown off at E3 this year. And again, just like those two games I just said, Fire Emblem Warriors, another game that's supposed to be coming out this year, and we don't know too much about. I'm almost 100% certain that this will be shown off at E3 this year. And finally, a game that will be very likely to see at E3 this year from Nintendo will be Splatoon 2. This game is very close to release, and there's still a decent amount we don't know much about this game. There's still like multiplayer maps, weapons, and we don't even know that much about the single player. So I'm pretty sure that Nintendo is going to be showing off more information about Splatoon 2 here at E3. Alright, so these next things that I think will be shown off at E3, but there's maybe only around a 50% chance that might be at E3, maybe won't be shown off at E3. And that first thing is a new game by Retro Studios. So Retro Studios is the game development studio who created the Metroid Prime trilogy and Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is actually their most recent game that they released, so we haven't seen a game from them in quite a while, so I'm sure they've been hard at work making a new game, and we might just get a chance to see what that is at this year's E3, so I'm guessing that it could be maybe Metroid Prime 4. I don't think it's going to be another Donkey Kong game, and I know there's a lot of people who want a new Metroid Prime game, so I'm going to guess it's Metroid Prime 4, but who knows, it could be something completely different. Something else that has a pretty decent chance of being shown off at E3 is Sonic Forces. I know this isn't actually a Nintendo game, but a lot of Sonic fans do play on Nintendo consoles. I know a lot of Nintendo fans like Sonic, so I'm pretty sure that maybe some more Sonic Forces information will be shown off at Nintendo's E3. Something else is actually the new Monster Hunter game that is coming to the Switch. This was actually just announced not too long ago. I think it's Monster Hunter Double X, or Double Cross, however you want to say it. Monster Hunter is actually pretty big. It's huge in Japan. It's very popular, so I'm sure we will be getting some more information about the new Monster Hunter game that is coming to the Switch. Something else we might see at E3 will be more information about some of the new Pokemon games that were just recently talked about. I know we had that small 8-minute Pokemon-themed Direct, but we didn't get that much information about all the games, the Pokken Tournament for Switch, and the new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I'm pretty sure we might get some more information about those games, because that Direct we had, that was basically just announcing them. We didn't really get too much information about them, so I think it's a pretty decent chance that we might get more information about those Pokemon games at this year's E3. Something else that I think might show up at this year's E3 is actually information about the Virtual Console for the Nintendo Switch. So I think the Nintendo Switch should have had Virtual Console on it from launch, but we don't have it quite yet, and it should come, maybe it'll come next year when we have the paid online services for the Switch. That might be when it comes, but maybe they'll announce it at E3. Who knows? I think as soon as possible, the Virtual Console is on the Switch, the better. Because I know there's a lot of people who want to download those retro games to play on their Switch on the go. Another game studio that has been pretty quiet recently is actually Platinum Games. Now, Platinum Games and Nintendo has a pretty good relationship as of recently, especially with Bayonetta 2 being released on the Wii U. So who knows, we might get something new from Platinum at this year's E3 shown off. Something else that I think we might see at E3 this year is whatever Sakurai is currently working on. So Masahiro Sakurai, if you don't know, is the creator of the Kirby games and the Super Smash Bros. Games. And Smash 4 came out in 2014, so it's been quite a while for Sakurai to work on a brand new project. And I don't think it's going to be a new Smash Bros. Game that he's working on. I think he's probably working on something completely different. Kid Icarus Uprising on the Switch, maybe a new Kid Icarus game. I love Kid Icarus Uprising. I'd love that to happen, to get a Kid Icarus Uprising-esque game on the Nintendo Switch. That'd be awesome, but who knows, we might get to see what Sakurai is currently working on. Alright, now these last couple of things I'm going to add in here are stuff that I think are very small chance of being shown off at this year's E3, but there still is a chance that they could be shown off. You never know. You don't know what happens at E3 these years. So, the first thing is the new Fire Emblem game for the Switch. It has been confirmed that there is a brand new Fire Emblem game that is being developed for the Nintendo Switch. However, I don't think it is going to be coming out anytime soon. Probably not till like next year, so I don't think we're going to be getting too much information about it. They're probably going to be focusing on the Fire Emblem Warriors, which is a game that's supposed to come out this year. So I don't think we will be seeing much of Fire Emblem for the Switch, but there is a small chance. Another thing that we have a small chance of seeing at this year's E3 is Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is kind of wishful thinking on my part. I do really want a Smash Bros. Game on the Nintendo Switch. The only reason why I have my Wii U even in my room still next to my Switch is just to play Smash Bros. On. And Smash Bros. Is one of those games that releases on every single time Nintendo releases a new console. We always get a Smash Bros. Game on it ever since the GameCube. Or actually ever since the Nintendo 64, excuse me. But, so, I think we will eventually get Smash on the Switch, so who knows, maybe it'll be shown for this year's E3, if not, maybe next year's E3, who knows. Another game that has been on every single Nintendo console, as of lately, is Animal Crossing, so, well, except for the Wii U, I guess, because we didn't have one on the Wii U, we had an Animal Crossing on 3DS, Wii, and DS, and GameCube, but not the Wii U, but I think there's probably a good chance that we will be getting an Animal Crossing game at some point on the Nintendo Switch, especially because the Nintendo Switch is portable, and I think a lot of people will agree that the Animal Crossing games just work really well on portable consoles. So I think Animal Crossing on the Switch, definitely something that will happen at some point. Mario Maker 2 is also something that I think could happen. Mario Maker was super successful on the Wii U, so I would not doubt that Nintendo would make a sequel to this game for the Nintendo Switch. The Switch does have a touchscreen on it, so again, you can use that to create stages just like on the Wii U. Again, probably not very likely to see it this year's E3, but I still think it might happen at some point, and so I'm just throwing it on this list. Now, if I recall correctly, I think there was rumors about a new Pikmin game being worked on. I think Shigeru Miyamoto was talking about how he wanted to make a new Pikmin game, and I know there's already a Pikmin game that's coming out for the 3DS here soon, but I'm guessing there's going to be one for a brand new one, Pikmin 4, for the Nintendo Switch at some point. So I think, because I'm pretty sure I heard rumors about that, so that's why I'm just throwing it on this list, just to be safe. Another game that I'm just throwing on this list just because it might happen is a brand new F-Zero game for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know this is very slim chances of actually happening. We haven't had an F-Zero game since the GameCube, and that's actually why I put it on this list, because if Nintendo's going to be bringing back any of their old IPs that they haven't actually made a new game for in a while, F-Zero has a pretty good chance of coming back, I think, because it has been such a long time since we have seen a new F-Zero. So, I thought, might as well be safe, throw it on this list, just like the Pikmin game. And finally, my last prediction for E3. This is, again, very slim to happen, but I think we might be getting a new IP from Nintendo. Again, I just threw this on to be safe. You never know. We just had ARMS. Well, ARMS is coming out pretty soon, and that's a brand new IP by Nintendo. Splatoon was also a brand new IP by Nintendo. So you never know what we're getting. So just kind of threw on a brand new IP from Nintendo just to be safe in case we do get one. So there you have it. Those are all my predictions of what I think we're going to be seeing at this year's E3. I'm going to run it down the list real quickly. So I said Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, Splatoon 2, a new game by Retro Studios, Sonic Forces, Monster Hunter, more Pokemon information, Virtual Console, Platinum Games, what Sakurai is working on, Fire Emblem for the Switch, Smash on the Switch, Animal Crossing for the Switch, Mario Maker 2 for the Switch, all this stuff is the Switch, Pikmin for the Switch, and F-Zero for the Switch, and a brand new IP. So those are my predictions, and basically we're going to be keeping an eye out at E3 and see how much I get correct of this. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, feel free to check out my other videos. My name is Mr. Nice Guy, and I will talk to you later.